how could I juggle it with getting a high value man back that I felt like I lost because I wasn't
Ah,
in therapy.
okay.
Um, I wasn't ready, and he called it
Ah,
out. He said I needed to get therapy, and I really want him.
okay.
Yeah, he said literally, I need to get therapy.
Have you
So
done that?
yes, I've been in therapy from that time. So yes,
All right.
I'm
All
still
right.
in therapy.
When was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
I haven't just over a year since that time, but it's
Okay.
since all that has passed, and I felt like I lost him. I moved on,
Uh-huh.
and I got married, but I don't want to be with
You got
him. I want
married?
to, yeah,
You currently married?
yes, I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
no, no, no. Are you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
You broke up.
I will.
This guy called it out, and and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy,
Yeah.
and you're married, and you're actively on a platform with a million folks, actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like,
Go ahead.
yeah, he's high value. And with even with watching you, it's kind of taboo. My husband is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So
And what does your husband do for a living?
he's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
And the reason you want to um, break your covenant with God uh, and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks,
What
and I
state do you
feel
live in?
like Virginia.
Hey, good people, this is Tori with Datingwright, a channel solely focused on helping men and women make better decisions in their dating life. In this video, we're going to be discussing a Kevin Samuels video that he did with a young lady who was previously on his show talking about the fact that she wanted to leave her husband to be with a high value man that was her ex. She wanted to get rid of her husband so she can go be back with her high value man. The thing about this high value man that she wanted to go back to, he told her she need to go to get some counseling before they get back together. He told her that she need therapy. That was an obvious sign there that he didn't want to be with her. So this woman here is definitely delusional, and not only that, she's definitely very reckless to embarrass her husband once again on, but pretty much on TV in front of millions of people. So we're definitely gonna get into this. But before we get into any of this, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share the video, since that's by far the best thing you can do to support the channel. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into this breakdown.
I'm the one who was like, I'm married and I want
You're
it.
the one who was trying to get rid of your husband to go back to the other high value man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good memory. Mm-hmm. Did your husband see that show?
Yes, he did.
What was the conversation?
He said, it's like, how can you embarrass me? Do you want to be with me? And do I make you happy? Do I give you enough? And he is enough. It's just I didn't realize that.
Okay. Um, After what did you say to him?
I said I was thinking about my ex because he is high value and he was just closer to age. Um, but with going on to that story, my husband, he intervened from me marrying my ex. So it was like something to say, I guess he won to get me. So I'm just,
So apparently her husband still stayed with her and took her back and forgave her, I guess. And Did she just say that her husband intervened or like blocked her from getting with her ex? This is crazy.
Since our conversation, have you had any therapy?
Yeah, I am in therapy every month.
Okay.
So I do that. It's just what I need to do is I just have to stick with one thing and stick with one person because I feel like my energy when I do meet men, that it's just a different way. I don't think my beauty gets that
Well,
much attention, but
well,
it's
it doesn't matter what attention you get from other men, ma'am. You're married.
yeah, I am married. Yes, I am married. But I'm not in a box. Like I still have to talk to people as for business.
But that's not attraction.
But if you're a salesperson, like there's something that has to be first being, oh, I want to buy it and it has
When
to
I
attract
spend,
them.
come on now. Who are you talking to? I spend, okay. Why do you need to be appealing to other men physically?
No, I don't. I do not.
And you know what? I think that's why she called into this show. You see, she keep talking about she's getting attention from other men. That's why she called into Mr. Samuel's show the first time, looking for attention from men. Because check this out, a lot of times when these women call into this man's show, they all in the comments. They trying to see after the call is over. They want to put their name up. They want to put all their stuff out there just for men to fall in their DMs, just for men to give them attention. And they do get attention from men. You'll be surprised all these simp guys go in these comments, chase after these women, look them up. After her first initial appearance on his show, the first time, she got attention from guys. And I'm pretty sure that's why she called into the show again, looking for that same attention, you know what I mean? So
I do not. I do not at all.
It's coming across that you don't get attention from other men or this or that. And honestly, if you're a salesperson, then, you know, I get the point of wanting to build rapport, but that's not important. That's why I'm trying to understand it, because you're back with your husband. Or you guys didn't divorce, and he's older than you, right?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, we have a child together.
How many years difference between you two?
26 years.
So my question is, how have you made it up to him?
We stayed together.
Have you made? What happened was pretty bad, ma'am.
It wasn't well. Okay, it was bad. I just talked to him about it. It was, as I said, I was thinking about.
Right, and I'm asking you, how have you made it up to him? How have you balanced that out? You stayed?
I stayed. Yes, I stayed. I've just been more focused on us, just not been really putting too much effort into.
Do you think if your husband hurt you, broke your heart, embarrassed you, did something along those lines, do you think he would have to just apologize, or would he have to actually make it up?
Both.
Okay. So like when a man, like you got the old school thing in the movie, you forgot the anniversary, you forgot the birthday. That's why you're in the florist. You had to buy a gift to make it up. All right. What have you? That's what I'm trying to hear, and I haven't heard that from you.
I bought my husband a new phone. I got us all new phones.
Did this girl just say she bought us new phones, meaning her a phone and prior the son a phone and the husband one too? This is the most selfish.
I've been like following his lead. I've been going for events like dancing together. I've been keeping us busy. Like any of our spare time, I'm asking him fishing.
Okay.
I gave, like, we have more intimacy, things like that. We're more intimate.
All right. And I think it should match what I remember that to be. I'm gonna make a suggestion, ma'am, that you sound like you have a decent man.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
You're fortunate that you came home and the locks weren't changed, because if you were mine, the locks would have been changed and you'd have been getting served. So you need to understand how fortunate you are and stop worrying about getting other men's attention and recognize that you are fortunate to still be married. And treat that man with respect, because you embarrassed yourself and him in front of the world. And life happens. But what I'm saying is focus on your man and let him focus on you instead of you focusing on you. Make him your focus.
Now, the first time that this woman came on Mr. Samuel's show, I was saying to myself, man, I feel bad for her husband. But now seeing her the second time around, I don't feel bad for him as much anymore, because he took her back. You know, nothing wrong with forgiving somebody, but there is something wrong when you let a woman disrespect you to this level.
And see if I think that'll be a better outcome for you both. Yeah. So I'm glad he decided to stay, but you would have to make that up. What I'm hearing, but you're not my wife, you're his wife.
But what can I do to make it up?
You need to ask. I don't know, and I don't want to get there, but I just want you to understand that if your man did something to you, he'd have to do more than apologize. He'd have to pay his debt to society, or pay. It has to match. You know, the punishment has to match the crime. The apology has to match the infraction. And what you said, ma'am, was, I mean, it's still up, it's still live. So, and what I'm hearing is about us phones. Okay, then he ain't got nothing.
I got him a new phone.
Ma'am, it's beyond phones. You didn't hurt his pride. You didn't hurt his phone. You hit his ego and his pride in public. And that's what you're not understanding. So my point is, talk to your man, but understand that while y'all are together, because just put your marriage and your man first. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, go in the comment section on those videos. None of them men was trying to be your husband. So I mean, just fix it.
And like I said, that's why she came back on here. She want to be seen. She want to be heard. She has a need for attention. You ain't come back up here to give us no freaking update. After what she pulled with her husband the first time, she should never show her face. A lot of these women come on Mr. Samuel's show and be like, hey, you know, don't put me on YouTube. Just, you know, let my audio come through. No, she want her face up there because she thinks she's cute. I don't like this video at all, but I had to do it. This one here rubbed me the wrong way. So I definitely want to hear from you guys and what you think about it. And most importantly, I would love to hear from the women. Ladies, what do you guys think about a woman like this who would disrespect her husband and put him on blast? Was there another way she can handle this, or should she just file for divorce and leave her husband? But you guys let me know why she can't do that. If you can, I'll appreciate it. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and share the video as much as possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.